Today I am back with another video, and if you are not subscribed, what are you doing? Please hit the subscribe button down below so we can get into this video. So if you just subscribed, welcome to the Dipper Gang family. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. And if you are a returning Dipper Gang member, welcome back to the Dipper Gang family.
No, baby. Yeah, you already know.
So if you all cannot tell by the title, today is kind of like an off-topic type of video. And I really didn't want to talk about it, but I feel like it was best for you all to know, because I don't know if I lost Dipper Gang members. I don't know if I just lost people, period, because of this. But today I'm here to discuss what's been going on, why I've been missing, where I've been, and basically what's just been going on. So since last year coming into this year, I have been going through a lot of changes and a lot of things. I have been having anxiety, like it's just been coming and going, like it's just been very bad. And I've been having it since last year, and like it recently got worse, but not like recently now, but like recently, like a couple months ago or whatever. And it started to get worse around, I say maybe, I don't know if it was during prom season until then, or it was after prom until now. But I have been going through and I have been having really bad anxiety about everything. I've been having like breakdowns, mental breakdowns that didn't nobody know about. I've just been going through like a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna really like go into detail about it. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go into detail about it anyways. So I have been battling anxiety. It's not fun. It has not been fun. I have not been myself for months, and now I'm slowly coming back to like being myself, being me, feeling like I'm myself. So I think what really caused it was like all the changes in my life, because they was like, well, you know, after prom, that's when, you know, everything is just gonna speed up. So after prom season, it was counting down to my graduation. And like, yeah, I was happy, but I mean, I just tried to like hide it and keep it in so that nobody see it. So I tried to just like put on this fake smile, or like did whatever I had to do so that nobody realized that I was like, you going through stuff. But so I decided to take a break from YouTube. I'm not saying like I am right now, but I took a break in June because prom season was in April and May, and then, you know, it linked into June, and now it's July. So I recently took a break because I just had anxiety like really bad. Like I feel like my content was whack. Like I wasn't getting enough views, I wasn't getting enough this, I wasn't getting enough that. And like I just was in this negative space. Like I just didn't want to do nothing. Everything I did, I thought it wasn't like good enough, or like did nobody like it. I thought I was the only person that liked it. I don't know, it sounds crazy, but yeah, it's kind of hard for me to talk about this, so I'm trying to talk about it the best way I can. But yeah, I just doubted myself like completely. Like I was like, you know what, why am I even doing this? Like, why am I even doing this? People not even watching me, stuff like that. Basically all these bad negative thoughts, and I would keep it in. I wouldn't talk to nobody about it. I wouldn't tell nobody about it. And then eventually I started talking to people about it, and I've recently gotten help, which is great, because like not even my parents knew what I was going through, because I would just act like everything was fine, but in reality everything was not fine, because, you know, it just came from nowhere. But that is why I've been gone from YouTube. I have not been feeling like myself. I've been having like terrible anxiety, a lot of breakdowns, like everything. I will say this: if you are going through it, please don't do what I did. Don't lock it up, don't hide it. Don't just sit there and just like, don't talk about it, because the more you don't talk about it, the more it eats you up and the worse it gets. That's the lesson that I've learned recently because of it. And the mental health is way important, like, than it's. I'm not saying like other things you don't have to worry about, but I'm saying like sometimes you need to focus on your mental health a little bit too, because you will feel like you're fine, but deep inside you'll realize that you're not really fine. You'll feel like you're broken, you'll feel like everything. So if you have a mental problem, even if it's not just the anxiety, if you're going through depression or anything like that, please get some help. Please talk to somebody, because I know how it feels. It feels like you're alone. It feels like you have nobody to talk to, but in reality it is people that's there, just really willing to help you and talk to you and help you get through it. Because like I said, I'm a private person. I don't like to tell nobody nothing. I just like to hold stuff in and like just, eventually feel like it'll go away. And I was praying constantly. That was helping, but like I just be sitting in my bed just thinking, then it'll just hit me. Like it'll just hit me like, when somebody gets slapped in the face and they didn't expect it. That's how hard it would hit me. And like I would stay up, I would be crying, no one would know about it, because I just act like everything was right. I'll cry myself to sleep and stuff like that. But now I don't do that because I got help, and yeah. But if you're going through anything like that, please talk to somebody, y'all, because like it's not a good feeling, and I just don't want nobody who is going through that to let that get worse or get to them. You have to beat your own anxiety, and don't beat yourself up about it. Don't do none of that, because a lot of people, they tend to like do that, and I'm like, I didn't do that, but like I was doubting myself, but I wouldn't beat myself up about it though. But you shouldn't doubt yourself or beat yourself up about it, because you came into this world for a reason, and obviously you're not finished with your mission, so you better get that help, sister bro, and get back to your normal self and do great things in life, because that's what I'm doing. And if you're going through whatever I'm going through, please get some help, so we all can do great things in this world, in this life, or whatever. That's why I have not been consistent. That's why I have been gone, because I filmed, I don't know how many videos. I filmed so many videos. I edited them, I got them done, and like I would just rewatch them and be like, pick out just any little thing. Even if like the editing was on point, the edit was on point, I still would pick it out and be like, this is not good, this is not good, then I go like it. That's how bad it got for me. Like, y'all just don't know. And like, I won't say I wasn't taking care of myself, but like I wasn't taking care of myself like how I usually take care of myself. Like I used to be, y'all know, like be kind of top notch a little bit about my skin and stuff. I didn't care when I was going through that. I was like, whatever, it is what it is. Like, it's not a good feeling, like at all. You will really be wondering, and like, I'm gonna tell you this. One night I was in my bed, and like, it's so much stuff I gotta catch y'all up on, but I feel like if I say this, I'm gonna kinda spill it, but I'm gonna kinda tweak it a little bit so like I don't give it away. But one night I was crying so hard, and I was like, I don't deserve to be happy and stuff like that. In reality, I do deserve to be happy. Like, it was like this little voice in my head. It was like, you don't deserve to be happy. You don't deserve to have this. You don't deserve to have that. And then, like I'm telling you, that's how it takes over. And you like, what am I supposed to do? And you know how, like, I'm such a positive person. Well, at least I try to be such a positive person. I just try to, like, think positive stuff all the time. Like, I don't really like thinking about negative stuff, and like I mind my business. So if somebody talking about somebody else, I just automatically eliminate myself, because I don't want to have no dealings with it, because like that's how much I want to mind my own business, and that's how much I just don't care. And I just like that type of stuff is just negative to me. I know you're like, negative, how is that negative? It's negative to me. I don't want to be around it. I don't want to hear about it, because it doesn't have nothing to do with me. And that stuff triggers you in your head to like think negative about this person, think negative, just think negative like that. Because what if that person I really like that and then you just treat them in a certain way because somebody else told you? So yeah, it's like, ugh. I just didn't like it, and I felt like I wasn't myself, and I had got to a point where I said I need help and I need to talk. Because I went on YouTube, I listened to people's stories, because some people are going through anxiety or went through anxiety like me, and they were giving me advice, and I just started to take it. And basically, out of all those videos that I heard, like every video I listened to, every person in each and every one of those videos said you need to get help, you need to talk about it, because if you don't, it will eat you alive. And that is like the worst feeling ever. Like, it's probably past heartbreak and all of that. Like, this is bad. But yeah, it's like, it wasn't fun. So I eventually got help. I feel way better, and I have like someone that like helps me with that. Cause you know, people just feel like they don't have nobody to talk to in this world. Nobody's going through the same thing they're going through. They think they're going through it alone, or they think they're like, you know, I'm the only person going through this right now and stuff like that. You're not the only person that's going through this. It's a million more other people that's going through the same exact thing right now. And if you're like me, don't like to open up for anything, it's kind of hard to like open up, but like you just have to do it. Like some things that you don't want to do, you just have to do it for the sake of you and yourself. So if you all, or if one of you all are depressed, or you're having anxiety, or just need to talk to me, y'all can just DM me. My Instagram will be probably like right here or in the description box. And like, if you just need to talk to somebody, you can talk to me. I'm a great listener. I give great advice sometimes, honestly, but I do give great advice, I heard, but I don't know, they could be, you know, just telling me that. But I give great advice, and I can help you the best way I can, because like, I don't want nobody going through that like I did, and I don't want nobody to feel like they're alone. Like I felt like I was, because you're not alone. And the best thing that I had to come to a realization with from listening to the videos was eliminating the triggers, like eliminating everything that triggered me to have anxiety. And my triggers were certain people, yes, certain people that I've been like this close with. Like when I say this close with, and like certain pictures in like social media. And I want to tell you why, because the people, they either came back in my life once they, you know, God revealed to me that they weren't who they were supposed to be, and that he didn't send them to me, and I just allowed them back in my life because I thought maybe they changed, maybe they're serious, maybe they're really gonna do what they're supposed to do, or whatever they're saying they're gonna do. They didn't do it. I gave them time, and it just made me like more, like, I just didn't have a good feeling, like, at all. Like, you know how like when you let somebody back in your life, like, for say this, everything in your life is going great, and then, you know, that person comes back and they just make you feel like how they used to make you feel, which is the reason why you stopped messing with them in the first place, because they made you feel like you just wasn't, you know, enough. So I had to cut these people off, because to me, I feel like they was toxic and they didn't make me feel how I was supposed to feel as friendship or relationship wise. So they triggered me. Like they were a part of the trigger. They really were. Like they really was a part of the trigger. So I had to let them go and just find some replacements that were like way better, that wanted to see me do good, that I wanted to see do good, and that actually asked me, how are you, you know, what's been going on, are you okay, stuff like that. I'm not saying that like anybody has to ask that, but I'm saying like they did that, And like those other people, they weren't doing that. They were just dead weight. They was just there just to just be in on certain things, or just to say, you know, basically they told me whatever I wanted to hear, which was not good. So yeah, I had to let those triggers go. And pictures and videos, which kind of plays into social media. So you know, well, social media, half of that stuff is fake, half of those people are fake, half of their body's fake, all of that. So watching that stuff triggered me. Looking at that stuff triggered me. It made me feel like I just wasn't enough. And I know I keep saying it, but it just made me feel like I wasn't enough. Even though in reality I was enough. And at the time I just didn't feel like it. And like old pictures of people and videos and stuff that we used to do together and stuff. Yeah, those memories were memories and they were fun memories. But I had to let it go. I had to delete them because they kept triggering me like bad. So I had to take a little break from social media, which was Instagram, of course. Twitter is not so bad because you don't see like pictures and videos as much. You see like tweets and stuff. But I also had to take a break from Twitter too, because that kind of triggered too, because some of the messages, like it was something that I needed to see but I didn't want to see, because I feel like, you know, maybe these people will change, maybe, you know, this, that, and the other. It just didn't happen. So you know what, I just had to just stop watching it all together and just stop looking at it all together. And it helps me a lot. And then I started to read books. Now I'm starting to read books, and I'm preparing myself because in college I'm gonna need to read books anyway, so why not get started now? You know, why not get started now? And like doing that has really helped me too. And then I found that reading books, doing my makeup, basically I had to find some things that helped me to take my mind off a lot of things, because I'm not gonna lie to you, some of that stuff was still on my mind. So I had to like find hobbies and find things to do so that the stuff wouldn't remain on my mind. So the things that I really did was like read books, do my makeup, which I love doing now, and then like watching Netflix series, and you know, finding new foods that I would like to try that I've already tried, or just like finding stuff to cook, because I kind of like to cook a little bit, but you know, not that much. One day when I'm cooking, I'm gonna record it, because I think I recorded it on one of my vlogs, but like I'm gonna do the whole video, because I think y'all may like that. It's like, yo, throwing down in the kitchen. But yeah, so I had to find new things that would help me to take my mind off stuff. Like, oh, another thing that I did, but like I don't know if this like will be like helpful to somebody else, but it may be. Another thing was cleaning took my mind off a lot, and like listening to positive music. I'm not saying that these artists are bad, but I'm saying like listening to the NBA Youngboy and rappers like that, it just made me like feel heartless and like ugh, because I'm not heartless. So I had to stop listening to the music like that, and I had to start listening to music for my soul, and that'll just help me and just make me happy. And like in night times, I used to listen to wave sounds to like help me go to sleep and just calm my nerves. And like exercising too, even though I stopped exercising, but I gotta start back because of my stomach getting a little too big. So yeah, so yeah, I had started to listen to wave sounds and like just sounds that'll just calm my nerves and just calm me down. And then also another thing that kept happening is I wasn't eating as much as I wanted to, or as much as I used to, because if y'all know me, I eat a lot, like 24/7. So it caused me not to like really just want to eat. I didn't have an appetite. Like if I did eat, it would be small portions, and like that's not me, y'all. That's just not me, because I eat so much. I literally just got done eating, but I ain't gonna eat for a while because I just ate a lot of food and my stomach look like I'm pregnant. So yeah, that happened to me too, and like I wasn't realizing the signs, because at first I was like, I think this depression, and well, the people I talked to, they was like, no, that wasn't depression, that was anxiety. And I talked to people that had it, and like my mom, she was very helpful because my mom been having anxiety for years, and she was telling me how she copes with it and stuff like that. And like, her anxiety is way worse than mine, but I just felt like I needed to talk to somebody who had anxiety just like me, so that, you know, I could be like, just talk to them, because they know how it feels. They know when I'm going through all of that. So she was one of the people that helped me too. So if you can't talk to a parent or anything about it, just talk to maybe your grandma, your uncle, your aunt, or somebody like that, because you never know. The main people that you think that just okay, maybe the same people that's not okay, and they probably went through the exact same thing that you went through. Because my mom, I would have never thought she did. I recently found out my mom had anxiety like last year, and panic attacks and stuff like that. Cause like, my mom, she doesn't seem like the type of person that'll just be going through anything like that. But like, when you actually talk to people and not like close yourself in, then you will find out more. And another thing, I used to stay in my room. I never wanted to go out places when they asked me to. I didn't want to go nowhere when people asked me that I want to do this, do that. I would just always stay in my room. The only other place I really go to is to the kitchen, which was barely in the bathroom. Everywhere else, I didn't want to go. I just locked myself in a room, just sat on my phone, you know, all that. And like, it caused me pain in my chest a lot, and I had headaches a lot, and like everything. But like, people just don't realize that like, just because we do YouTube and we got these many likes on Instagram or something like that, they don't understand we are people too. Outside of the camera and behind closed doors, we go through stuff too. We are humans just like everybody else. And yeah, that is just that on that. We are people. It ain't no changing nothing about that. And like, you know, everybody go through stuff. And don't feel bad for yourself because you have it. Because like I said, everybody go through things. Everybody is entitled to feel their way. And like, just because I had to teach myself about YouTube, just because somebody else have more views, more subscribers, more all that, does not mean that my time won't come to shine or anything like that. Because I used to feel like my YouTube channel wasn't going anywhere, but I had to realize, in order for my channel to grow, I also need to put the work in, because nothing just finna just be handed to me. Like, if I want something to shake, I need to put in work, and which I did, which is why I have 500 subscribers now, and soon I'll have 600, 700, 800. And other thing, love yourself, love yourself, love yourself, love yourself, because that's just the best thing you can do. Ain't nobody love you more than yourself and God. So, love yourself. And I mean, it may be hard right now, but you're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it, and we're just gonna do great things in life. And you also have to keep a positive mindset, because like, it's really hard to have a positive mindset in this world right now, because like, it's just too much going on. But you just gotta do it, because if you don't, you will get eaten up by people. Like, it is really some cruel people out here in this world. So keep a positive mindset. Do things to take your mind off everything and anything if you want to. Pray, 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 pray. Eat, have fun. Don't stay in the house. Go out with your friends when they ask. Go out with your parents if they ask. Even if it's just to the dang on Walmart, just go, just get out. Don't just stay trapped in this bubble. Talk to people, get help, and just understand it takes time. It's not an overnight process. It takes time, literally. And trust yourself. Don't feel like you failed, because you haven't failed. And if you did fail, just pick yourself right back up again and continue to do what you gotta do until you get better at it. So, you guys, I think that is it. So, thank you all for listening to me. I know this video is kind of like all over the place, but like I said, it's kind of hard for me to talk about it. But you guys, I love you so much. Thank you all for supporting me, Dipper Gang. And hopefully I can start back being consistent, but I'm not finna just go away like I just did, because I already took a break from y'all for a while. So yeah, I'm not gonna go away like that again. I'm gonna try to be consistent. I'm really trying to think of like new great content. Lately I have been thinking of good content, but I gotta, actually have time to do it, because like, it's been a busy summer. But you know what, I'm still gonna push videos out and film new content, all of that. So like I said, thank you all so much for just being here for me, listening to me. I know this took a while. I said it was gonna be short, but like I just wanted to get a lot of more things out there than I expected to, because I told y'all when I sit down and film, I don't write the stuff down. It's just whatever just comes to my mind, I'm just gonna say it, just keep it relevant in the world, So without further ado, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button down below, tap that notification bell, hit that like button, and leave a comment too if you want. And like I said, if y'all need somebody to talk to, my DMs are free and open, or like just anything, just comment down below and I'll get to you as soon as I can. And like I said, my DMs are open to talk to anybody. Not anybody, but I'm talking about like specifically about like if you're just going through somewhere, you just need to talk, like hey girl, what you doing, like I'm bored, you want to talk, yeah, like that. I'ma do it because like I don't be having nothing to do. I be talking to people somewhat, but I mean, yeah. So I'm always here. Just hit my DM or email, whatever you gotta do to get my attention. Cause sometimes I don't be paying attention, but like after this video drop, I will, because like I'm trying to be here, I'm trying to be here. But I love y'all, Dipper Gang. I hope you have a great day or a great night wherever you are. And remember, always stay positive and love yourself and talk, have fun. We're young, we're finna do fun things. Like have fun, enjoy your life. I love you.